And then the main event, which was, what everyone's here for, Senka Akatsuki versus Takumi Iroha for the AAAW title. There was a less than 0% chance of Senka winning, and at no point did I think she was going to win, and they didn't make me change my mind, I guess, on that either. So, you can think about that however you want to think about that. This was a huge test for Senka, not just her ability to put on a main event style match with her limited offense, but also her drawing power and stuff like that. So the backstory of this match, quickly, we spoke about it last week, but maybe I didn't speak about this actually and how it came about in the first place. But Senka challenged Takumi on the 31st of August. So she sort of jumped the queue, she just challenged Takumi out of nowhere after a tag match against her. And Takumi asked Sora Ayame and Ai Huzan, who were there, they were teaming with Senka, what they thought about Senka's challenge. And both were protesting and complaining about the fact that Senka gets the best opportunities. And so Takumi just responded to Ai's protests, just saying, well, maybe you should have challenged instead. And then she just accepts Senka's challenge right in front of her. And that was that's one of the best promos in Marvelous in the year. I love that. And so that's how this match came about. And then in the preview tag last week, so we did speak about this last week, the whole story was Takumi's really resistant to Senka's flash pin, and Takumi after the match is like, hey, you got the axe bomber, you got the vertical suplex, you've got the flash pin, what else do you have? You're going to need more than that. And so it was whether Senka would double down on her moves of doom or find something new. I felt this match, it felt like a huge match basically. So there were videos playing throughout the show, there were montages of Senka, there were red and white ribbons thrown before this match, Senka was handed a bunch of flowers. It kind of felt like the biggest Marvelous match all year, I guess. And I thought it was great. I loved it.
Okay.
Did you love it?
Yeah, maybe I'm the low man on this then.
Did you like it?
I did like it. I was coming back to what you said in previous episodes about keeping your expectations in check, I guess, about Senka, where she actually is.
Yep.
So I don't know if my expectations were too high for this one, but it didn't quite meet what I thought it could be. I still thought it was good. I think it was really good. But for some reason, I kind of expected something more a bit, I don't know how to say it. I
completely
didn't really
agree.
Blow me away in this
so
epic match fashion that I maybe had in mind all week, looking forward to the match. So maybe I just was too excited about it as well. One thing, at the very start, before we even get into the match, one thing I heard a lot of people speculate, and I wanted to ask you about this, is whether Senka would graduate, not in the sense of how Joshi's usually graduation means leaving the promotion, right? Or retiring entirely. But graduating from her rookie spot, meaning leaving her rookie gear behind, coming out for the first time in proper wrestler gear. I mean, it is proper wrestler gear, but it's obviously I wanted to know your opinion. Do you think Senka will keep the rookie gear around because she's so well known for it at this point that it's almost like her gimmick to be in the red swimsuit?
Yeah. So
what do you think?
No, I did think about this. So I don't know if they will or, I don't know if they actually will do it. And I can't really guess what they're going to do. But I think what they should do is keep her in the rookie gear. I do think she's kind of made it her own and it kind of suits her. And when I was watching this match, I was trying to think, what would she wear instead that I'd be that's Senka? I feel like what she's wearing now is perfect for her character as well. She doesn't really give a fuck about all of the pageantry and all of that shit. She just wants to fight people. She just wants to wrestle. She doesn't really care what she's wearing. Just throw this on and go wrestle. So I kind of like that aspect of it. So I'm kind of hoping she doesn't change her gear, whether they will or not. Yeah. I guess they will at some point, maybe in a few months. I wasn't expecting it here because they didn't really telegraph it or hint at it or anything like that. So
yeah. I kind of semi-expected something, but I wasn't really... I think I agree with you. She made this gear her thing now, and maybe it would be a mistake to... I was in the same boat. I was wondering, what kind of gear would she even
It would feel weird.
You can't even, imagine anything else on her at this point. So yeah, that's kind of true. The thing about the moves you mentioned, I kind of tried to like pay attention to that. What she did throughout the match, she did like a single leg Boston Crab, a full Boston Crab.
That's the new one she debuted against Seri. So that's the new move of Doom.
Right. Did she do both crabs against Seri?
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Okay. I thought one of them was new. Maybe she did like the brainbuster. Did she ever do the Three Amigo type brainbuster thing before?
Yeah, it's sort of like a variation of her vertical suplex, right? So
yeah. I thought maybe that was what was the new thing she premiered the
she did debut something new. I wonder if you know what she debuted.
Let me think. Oh my god, I should have written this down.
I mean, you saw it on your lunch break, so I don't blame you. For it.
Yeah. Nah, but tell me.
It was Frog Splash.
I can't think of it right now. Oh yeah, right, the splash. Yeah.
So
that looked kind of funny. She was like kind of doing the frog motion, but like half.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it was the first time. I think. I mean, I've seen every Senka match this year, so I'd be surprised if she's done it before, and I just wasn't paying attention. But I think it's a debut. But I kind of liked that she climbed to the rope before, and the whole crowd is like kind of anticipating. They're like, "Huh?" You can sort of like hear some murmurs in the audience, but then Takumi cuts her off. But it was like a really cool tease, and then she climbed to the rope again and actually did the frog splash. So I really liked the way they did the debut. So just to go back to what you said, because I think it's okay, go on.
Also, Chigusa like popped really big on commentary for the frog splash.
Exactly. Yeah,
so that was also a sign.
Yeah. Going back to what you said earlier, because I think it's really interesting about it not living to your expectations, and I completely understand what you're saying, because this match was probably the biggest match in Marvelous all year in terms of like what you're expecting, the building they did, how they even treated it with all the video packages and shit like that. I thought it was like, whoa, I'm not used to this from Marvelous. And it wasn't the best match in Marvelous this year. So in terms of not meeting that expectation, I think it's completely valid that you feel the way you feel. Even for me, I don't know if it hits my top 10 of Marvelous matches this year. And it absolutely probably should have. So even though I loved it, that's because I loved a lot of Marvelous matches way more than this one. So I kind of agree with you that it did not match my expectations, but I still thought it was really good. But it should have been more than really good, right? So
yeah, you know what I maybe think is it was kind of like more a Takumi match, a good how Takumi usually wrestles a good match,
Yes.
Like a really solid Takumi matches are always going to be good on this level.
Yeah.
But like structurally, it was like more her type of match.
Exactly. Yeah.
And like for example, when Seri and Senka rolled around on was it the Friday? No, that was Monday Magic. Right?
Monday Magic. Yeah.
Like that was more the style of match where Senka really shines.
Absolutely.
And I think like. She looked way better, I thought, kinda in her exchanges with Sari on Monday Magic than she really did in this match against Takumi.
No, I completely agree. That's kind of why I said earlier. One of the first things I said was that this was a test of Senka's ability to put on a main event like style match, right? Yeah. And that's why I think she's kind of still a rookie. She's kind of still green. She's not perfect at doing a main event style match, and why would she be? She's been wrestling for a year now. So yeah, she's way better like grappling with Seri on the mat, and it's far more exciting. But overall I still really like this match. But yeah, exactly, I completely agree with what you're saying and see what you're saying. But I do want to give credit to Takumi specifically for I think Takumi is one of the better vets in the scene. She's responsible for the arc of Senka, creatively as well, because Takumi's basically books a lot of the matches in Marvelous, and Senka's character arc in 2025 has been really good. It was after Las Vegas in April that Marvelous just started putting her in main events and seeing how she would do and giving her more shine, and that kind of helped Senka a lot, I think. And it was done in a really, at least for me, a very satisfying way. They didn't just throw her in the deep end and be okay, well, have fun. So because Takumi is a big part creatively, because of Senka's popularity, I do think Takumi needs some credit for that. That's kind of why I put Takumi in my Joshi top 10 a few episodes, well, in our first ever episode or second episode or whatever. Her influence, I think, is quite big, and I do think she's so important for Marvelous this year, specifically creatively as well. And also, she was an awesome part of the Marigold Marvelous feud, ignoring the first 25 minutes of the Utami match. So I just want to give Takumi some credit.
Right. No. Completely.
Cool.
Agree.
just some, I guess, other random notes. So, Chikusa Nagaya also called Senka a super rookie on commentary, so I just want to make that clear. It's not just Western fans. I keep having to say, this is not just Western fans hyping Senka. It's the promotion and Chigusa, they're all doing it themselves, if you like read their promos and stuff like that. So I guess one of the things I kind of liked about this match, actually, I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I don't know if you noticed, but Takumi kicks out of the flash pin really quickly, or finds the ropes, actually. She finds the ropes really quickly. She does not milk it. So I noticed that in the preview tag, and I was like, oh, they're going to play into that in this match. Like, maybe she gets caught in the middle of the ring and she's, like, struggling a lot. They didn't do that at all, which I actually thought was kind of interesting. I don't know if they're holding back and waiting to do that sort of spot in the future, where, like, Takumi's, like, in the middle of the ring, she's, like, fucking selling it, like, you know, like John Moxley with the chain against Hangman, like, that sort of like, level of selling. But it was really interesting. They only did the flash pin twice, and both times Takumi instantly bailed out of it. So,
yeah, but maybe that's also kind of like, I don't know. Maybe it's putting it over in a different way. That Takumi is like actually kind of fears it in the back of her mind. That she always immediately scrambles towards the rope, and there's like the possibility of it even happening, I guess.
Yeah, completely agree.
So she knows how dangerous it is. So she tries to get out of it as quick as possible.
I really like that aspect as well. And the other thing that was a callback was Takumi put her in a chicken wing hold, which is exactly the same way Senka submitted the week before. But this time Senka rolled over and found the ropes. So yeah, there were just like little spots like this that I really, really liked. So that's why overall I thought this match was really, really good, but not one of my favorite Marvelous matches of the year, which maybe it should have been. But yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cool. That is Marvelous. I love talking about Marvelous. Marvelous makes me so happy.
What do you think in general about Chigusa on commentary? Do you like it?
I
mean, you blend, you probably, what's it called?
Zone it out. Yeah.
Zone it out.
Yeah, I'm really good at zoning out commentators. So you know, like Excalibur gets a lot of shit from some people. I think he's pretty good, but I also zone him out. I zone Taz out. I'm just really good at zoning commentators out. So. But she is super fucking annoying sometimes. I'm not going to say she's not.
she is kind of... yeah. I thought of that as maybe another reason why I'm not as high on the match, because at some points, like, Chigusa just annoyed me so much.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I don't blame you.
And like the whole thing was kind of like I didn't like how the building looked. I didn't like the whole, like, I guess presentation. I think what you said was great. What they did with like the big ass like flags in the background with
and
for Senka and stuff too, the ribbons. That was all really cool, but like it just looked really kind of bad, the whole building to me, and the commentary was kind of annoying. So maybe that's all a bit of a negative influence on the whole impression the match made to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too much influenced by these outside factors lately.
Well, and also because it did not probably deliver on expectations. Even if it was really good, and we all know it's really good, that